Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Former plus-size star Remy Bader has lost weight, and she's recently revealed that it's due to weight loss surgery. Some people are upset that she didn't reveal that she got weight loss surgery and said that she was losing weight in some other way, and many fat activists are also upset that she lost weight in general. Today, we're going to be learning a little bit more about this story, as well as taking a look at a couple of clips from fat activists that are outraged. Please be sure to check out a video I released over the weekend on my second channel about this outrageous plastic surgery that makes your eyes all gigantic. Here's a link. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Really planned it out. I really go with it. Like today, I feel freaking good because I'm in Victoria's
My
Secret.
goodness, look at the difference. Wow.
I don't really plan it out. I really go with it. Like today, I feel freaking good because I'm in Victoria's Secret. I look good. I feel sexy. My boyfriend told me
I feel sexy.
good.
We pay cash for video. Okay, that's an ad. Remy Bader addresses major weight loss transformation at Victoria's Secret after Ozempic drama. Oh, there was an Ozempic drama. Remy Jo Bader, I love that name. I love the Joe in there. Remy Jo, get the hell back here! Showcased her major weight loss transformation by posting a side-by-side video comparing the way she looked at the Victoria's Secret fashion show in New York City in 2024 versus 2023. In the TikTok duet, the 29-year-old influencer lip-synced to her own 2023 interview while flaunting her shrinking 5'5" figure. I don't really plan it out, I really go with it. Like today, I feel freaking good because I'm in Victoria's Secret. I look good. I feel sexy. My boyfriend told me I look good. Yeah, he tells everybody that. He told me I look hot as hell, too. Remy widened her eyes at the camera on the word boyfriend, considering she ended her 2-year relationship with C-League Group finance associate Kivit Postel in February. He was a C-League Group finance associate? Oh my gosh, that's very relevant. I'm glad you threw that in there. Bader, who boasts 3 million social media followers, wrote via Insta story, "I remember how good I felt about myself last year at Victoria's Secret. I felt hot and confident and sexy and felt the same this year." The body positivity activist bared her back in a sexy red Norma Kamali gown while attending the scantily clad runway presentation inside Brooklyn Navy Yard on Tuesday. They're having fashion shows at the Brooklyn Navy Yard? Okay. All right, here's the new Remy Bader. Here's the old one. Oh my goodness. I love this little slider right here. Wow, man. Wow. Damn. All right, great job, Remy Bader. I know you got weight loss surgery, and a lot of people are butthurt about that, but great job, dude. That is quite the transformation. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what it would look like if she was half and half. Okay. This gives us the best of both worlds. Slightly liberated, yet also snatched. Remy Jo Bader showcased her major weight loss transformation by posting a side-by-side video comparing the way she looked at the Victoria's Secret fashion show in New York City in 2024 versus 2023. Remy enlisted New York's spray tan master Michelle to bronze her body, while hairstylist Frankie Collier and makeup artist Natalie Laguerre, I'm sorry for mispronouncing all of your names, made sure she was ready for her red carpet close-up. In the comments, Bader's fans speculated about whether she underwent a vertical sleeve gastrectomy or which GLP-1 injection she was on in order to lose that much weight in a year. Remy, who's been posting workout videos, previously disclosed that her doctor put her on Ozempic in 2022, but the semi-glutide only made her eating disorder worse. Bader told the Not Skinny, Not Fat podcast that when she quit the type 2 diabetes drug 3 months later, "I gained double the weight back." Okay, that's interesting. All right, so the GLP-1s didn't work for her. She actually gained more weight back after stopping them. It's only been 2 years since the Sam's Club collaborator, who also suffers from depression, was so overwhelmed with her binge eating that she sought serious outpatient treatment at a facility. But on Wednesday, Remy proudly Insta-storied a hungover snap of nacho fries and 2 partially eaten burgers with the caption, "Bye." Okay. I feel I can eat whatever, and yes, maybe I eat smaller amounts of that as I am recovering from binge eating, Bader bragged on Monday. Okay, well, I would recommend changing the way that we eat. You can't just eat whatever, but eat less of it since we had this surgery. You're gonna gain all the weight back. But I am still able to eat what I want, and as part of that happiness for me, I'm gonna share it. Okay, so I predict that she's going to gain the weight back. A lot of people have this crazy idea of just eat less, dummy. As if the food that you're eating to make you morbidly obese isn't super addictive.
To be sensitive.
I've been talking about Ozempic lately.
I know you have.
I know. So I've been talking about Ozempic.
I was on that before it was trending. And I just was like, they said I need this, and then I've had a lot of mixed feelings because then once I was, a few months later got into the bad binge and went off it, and I saw a doctor and they were like, it's 100% because you went on Ozempic because it was making me think I wasn't hungry for so long. I lost some weight. I didn't want to be obsessed with being on it long term. And I was like, I bet the second I go off, I'm going to get starving again. I did. And my binge got so much worse.
Okay, so we went on Ozempic and we stopped consuming large quantities of food. And then we were like, I bet when I go off of this, I'm going to go completely insane.
And my binge got so much worse. So then I kind of blamed Ozempic. But I really now see it as it's really
So it doesn't work when you get off of it. You have to be on it. So it's not.
I gained double the weight back after.
So it doesn't work when you're not on it.
I stuck to what I actually feel. I don't regret that. And I don't feel like I owed anyone anything. I think it's more just at this point, I can't live my life and post because I am someone that just posts on social. I started by posting on social media. I do other things, but
doo-doo. Sorry. Okay, so she came off the Ozempic and gained back even more weight than when she started. Kind of makes sense. You didn't really deal with anything. A lot of people are trying to take pills and surgeries and not change their lifestyle at all, and that's going to have very limited results, of course. If you're still eating nothing but Hot Pockets, but just less of those Hot Pockets, eventually your stomach will grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and you'll be able to eat a hell of a lot more of those Hot Pockets. The type of food that you're eating matters a lot. This just proves that these weight loss procedures are only intended to give you a push in the right direction, and then you have to make a lot of lifestyle changes for it to actually stick. Okay, here's the before and after. It is shocking. It is stunning. In the TikTok duet, the 29-year-old influencer lip-synced to her own 2023 interview while flaunting her shrinking 5'5" figure. I don't really plan it out. I really go with it. Like today, I feel freaking good because I'm in Victoria's. We already heard that. Okay, there's the before and after. We keep repeating that she wrote on Insta story, I remember how good I felt about myself last year at Victoria's Secret. Okay, thank you for telling me that part again for the third or fourth time. That's very good, Daily Mail. Really good publication you got there. There's Remy looking snatched in that boom boom dress. Okay. The body positivity activist bared her back in a sexy red Norma Kamali gown while attending the scantily clad runway presentation inside Brooklyn Navy Yard on Tuesday. Yeah, you told us that part already as well. Okay. Remy enlisted New York's spray tan master. Okay, we already heard that part as well. Thank you so much, Daily Mail. I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't write this article. I'm just here reading it. So here are some comments from random people, assuming GLP. Jam says, you don't lose that fast on GLPs. My guess is VSG. Either way, she looks great and seems happy. How could she not? All right, I don't know what VSG is. It must be some sort of weight loss surgery. Love Evol says, you do though. I lost 35 pounds on GLPs in 3 months. 10 years ago, I lost 100 pounds on my own severe calorie deficit in 7 months. A whole year is a very long time. Yes, it is. A year is a crazy amount of time. You could be a whole different person a year from now. You, the person watching this video right now that is obese and wants to change your life, a year from now, you could be a whole different person. And that's not even a long time, dude. If you start taking steps in the right direction today and you don't give up and you believe in yourself and you work hard, a year from now, you will be a whole different human being. I promise you. It was done in less than a year. There's no way that's only it. You know that's not true. It's shots like everyone else. If I had the money, I would too. Yeah, everybody is taking all these shots and getting all these surgeries without changing the way that they eat. You're fighting an uphill battle. Trying to undo your poor dietary decisions by constantly taking all these various substances is very silly. The way that I'm eating needs to be counteracted with all of these medications. Change the way that you're eating and you won't need to counteract it with anything. I've been taking this new drug that undoes the effects of alcohol. Stop drinking alcohol. And a lot of people are like, well, you need to eat, so it's different than quitting other drugs. I'll tell you right now, there's an enormous difference between food and highly processed food that gets you high. You do need to eat to live, but you don't need to eat fast food, frozen food, pre-made food, Hot Pockets, all that type of stuff. That is technically food because it can go into your mouth and you can digest it, but it's not the same as actual food that is healthy for you. And injections. You don't see that much progress in a year. Speak for yourself. I'm not trying to be mean, but a year is a long time. People have lost over 100 pounds in a year using no medication, no weight loss surgery, nothing. Just themselves. I've seen it in my comments countless times. She's doing good, but I think she may be on something to help as well. You do not get the results she got as fast as she did without using some sort of appetite suppressant, GLP-1, etc. She does exercise as well, though. Okay, well, it turns out she actually had surgery, so... In the comments, Bader's fans speculated about whether she underwent a vertical sleeve gastrectomy or which GLP-1 injection she was on in order to lose that much weight in a year. All right, here's some images of her working out in the garage. All right. Remy, who's been posting workout videos, previously disclosed that her doctor put her on Ozempic in 2022, but the semaglutide only made her binge eating disorder worse. Yeah, we keep trying to take shortcuts for all these issues that we have, and it's not working out. We need to tackle the root cause. If you're not changing the way that you eat, and you haven't tackled whatever problems are causing you to eat that way, what are the odds this is going to last? And I'm not trying to be a jerk or be discouraging. I'm just speaking openly and honestly because I want other people to be aware of this and not go down the same path. Many people are like, I am fat, I will get surgery, I will no longer be fat. But why were you obese to begin with? Were you very, very morbidly obese? Then you're probably eating for emotional reasons and you need to tackle those. Also, did you change the way that you eat? Are you still eating highly processed, addictive food, but just less of it? Because that's not going to work out in the long run. I suggest we tackle the emotional issues that are causing us to eat this way, as well as change the way that we eat, and we won't even need the surgery. That's the funny thing. I keep talking about how this surgery will fail if you don't do X, Y, and Z. That happens to a lot of people. A lot of people get this surgery or do other stuff but don't change anything, and then they gain the weight back. So what are we, just throwing away $50,000 or whatever the hell amount it costs for this surgery? Bader told the Not Skinny Not Fat podcast that when she quit the type 2 diabetes drug 3 months later, I gained double the weight back. Yes, you keep saying that. What has happened to news websites? It just repeats the same crap over and over. It's only been 2 years since the Sam's Club collaborator. What? You collaborated with Sam's Club? Dude. Glitter and Lasers goes on Disney cruises, gets Starbucks sponsorships. This person is sponsored by Sam's Club. Wow, y'all get a lot of good sponsors. It's crazy. All right, here's a picture of some partially eaten burgers and stuff. And it says bye. Okay. That honestly looks gross. I remember eating that way. It grosses me out to think back to it. All right, now we're going to be taking a look at a couple of clips from fat activists that are angry that Remy Bader left the body positivity movement. Body positivity is kind of like a gang. You can't just leave. We got to jump you out. What's up? Sorry. I saw somebody, and this is random as hell, I saw somebody recently in a video talk about bucking at things, but they meant this. When you go like that, apparently that's called bucking. They're like, when somebody tells me, no, I can't have any extra ketchup. Remy Joe!
Remy Bader is a traitor.
I know.
She let the fatties down. She led us to believe that she lost all that weight naturally until she's sitting on the couch with Khloe Kardashian. Finally comes clean that it was surgery.
Psh, how dare you? She doesn't owe anybody an explanation, but if she went out of her way to fabricate that she lost weight in some other kind of way, what the heck?
By the way, do what you want with your body. But the old bait and switch, when you have women pouring their hearts out in the comments, cheering you on their own journeys to better themselves. Meanwhile,
What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. So far, I'm agreeing with you.
You're doing some shady business behind the camera. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. She's all like, all right, I finally changed my lifestyle. If you guys believe in yourselves, you can too. But she had weight loss surgery. Dang it. Damn it, Remy. Remy Joe. Was she selling weight loss teas and crap the whole time too? I wouldn't be surprised.
Now the real test is how many people are going to continue to follow someone like this and know in the back of their head every time they see a video, is this person being honest with me?
Well, everybody's a damn liar. You know that?
Can I trust this person?
No, here's a pro tip. Don't trust anybody.
Or are you going to cut this person off because they did you dirty? Because if you're going to do it for Remy...
Well, I don't know if I think that Remy did me dirty, but she did hit everybody with the bait and switch if she said she was losing weight via these other means, but it was actually the surgery. That's not cool. Maybe you should have just said nothing, right? Don't mislead people.
You better take a look around and see who else you're letting influence you when you can't really trust them at your core.
Okay. Well, I would say stop letting people influence you in general. Become confident enough via whatever means to believe in yourself so you stop feeling the need to fit in with everybody else. Fitting in with other people, being influenced by other people will never lead you in the right direction.
Please remember, your most precious resource is your time and energy. Are you going to continue to give that to someone who was deceitful to you? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Okay, I agree with her. If somebody did something shady like that, would you continue to follow them and believe the things that they say in the future? I don't think Remy owes anybody an explanation for how she lost weight, but if she said that she was losing weight in this other way, but it was really the surgery, come on. Remy Joe! Next.
I'm sitting in my car, so I have time to make some videos.
You're sitting in your car to make videos. So I think a lot of people just don't want people in their house to hear them saying various things because everybody's afraid of everybody else all the time. Did you know that? Everybody's embarrassed. Nobody wants to speak their mind around other people. Everybody's scared.
Okay, so I'm sure everyone by now, if you follow Remy Bader, have seen her clips on the Khloe Kardashian podcast where she finally admits that she had a weight loss surgery, and that's how she lost all of her weight. I'm struggling with this. Obviously, a part of me is like, no one's medical history or what they're doing to their body is anyone else's business. Like, a part of me fully accepts that and believes that.
But the other part of you is absolutely outraged. Let's hear about that part.
Then the other part of me is like, well, I grew up in the 2000s when everyone was stick skinny, and we thought that was normal, and we thought that was like a natural way to be.
It was. People weren't stick skinny, they just weren't obese. Okay, I'm happy to clarify that for all of you. The early 2000s were not a time of everybody running around underweight. For the most part, no. People were just non-obese. I know that everybody's pointing to that time and being like, oh my God, it was so problematic. No, it wasn't. People weren't dying left and right. Only runway models were dying. They were the only ones. The rest of us were just normal, bro.
And that's what we all strive to be. But turns out they were all doing nose beers, amongst
Nose beers?
other things. And that's how they were that thin. But
In the 2000s, everyone was doing nose beers, and that's how they were that thin. Okay, I'm guessing we're talking about like cocaine or some sort of upper that you snort. No, I was a child back then. I wasn't doing any sort of drugs. So in your mind, the only way that people can be thin is if they're on drugs. This is really weird, and it's coming off as cope.
at the time, we didn't know that. And it completely like
We didn't know that because it wasn't happening. Back in those days, obesity was not nearly as prevalent because of the food. It was mostly still just regular food back then. Today we have like Reese's peanut butter cups that have M&Ms and pretzels and Snickers bars smashed up inside of them, and then all of that is stuffed inside of a deep fried chicken. Like, I don't know, the food today is just completely insane. It's gone completely off the rails, and that is 100% the source of the increase in obesity.
f*** up our brain chemistry of like how our body should look and how we get our bodies to look like that. So what did we all do? We starved ourselves.
No, I didn't do any of that, and I don't know anybody else that did either. Were you even alive in the 2000s? What are you talking about?
So she has such a huge fan base and is such a big figure on social media and everywhere now.
A big figure? No pun intended, because she lost a lot of weight. Okay, let's carry on.
That I do kind of think it's irresponsible to have such an extreme weight loss like that and just not say how it happened.
Okay, well, she doesn't owe anybody an explanation in general, but if she said that she lost weight via some other means, but it was actually surgery, that's not cool. She should have just said nothing. That would have been better. If you just lose weight and you don't tell anybody how, that's really none of their business. But you shouldn't mislead people.
Like, making her followers and people believe that she just naturally did that by still partying and going out and kind of eating normal foods.
She was showing herself eating fast food and all this nonsense food the whole time. She would just take less bites of it.
And then what happens is girls watch that and they try to do the same thing and don't see the same results, and then they hate themselves. Where I think it would have been a lot more impactful if she would have come out a long time ago and said, I got surgery, follow this journey with me. I don't want you guys to think that this was all done naturally. I don't know. I might get shit for this, but
I agree, you shouldn't mislead people and make them think that you lost weight in some other way.
That's ever since Ozempic became a thing and people lie about being on Ozempic, this is what my brain has been thinking. I don't care if you're on Ozempic. I don't care if you get weight loss surgery. I really don't. I think whatever makes you feel good, do it. Whatever helps you lose weight, do it.
What about nose beers? Is that okay? That is such a weird way to refer to cocaine. I guess she was referring to coke. I don't know. That's a very expensive way to try to lose weight. You know that? That's not very cost effective.
But please just don't lie about it.
I agree. Don't say you did it this way when you did it that way. Just don't talk about it at all. If you don't owe anybody an explanation, then don't give anybody an explanation. That goes for other things in all of our lives as well.
It's doing more damage than good to your following when you lie about it. Also, it's not lost on me that she's talking to a Kardashian, the people that created these insane beauty standards.
I didn't know that the Kardashians were responsible for the beauty standard, although I have seen a lot of people emulating them. But is it the fault of the Kardashians themselves, or your fault for following them? It's funny that this person thinks that everybody in the 2000s was sickly thin because everybody was partaking in nose beers. Whatever the hell that means. What the hell is that? I've never had a nose beer before. I've had plenty of nose coffee. Oh, that reminds me of when I tried those smelling salts. Oh my God. By the way, follow me on Instagram for that video. I don't think that Remy Bader owes anybody an explanation for how she lost weight. However, if she said, I lost weight by doing this, this, and this, but she really lost weight from doing this, this, and that, that's not chill. That's not chill at all. You should have just said nothing and lost the weight and let people think whatever they want. But what do you think? Leave a comment below. Sorry, I didn't have 3 things this time. I normally have 3 questions. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.